everyone can help if you see someone looking for a seat, right? Squeeze in, put your belongings on the floor so that there's more space for everyone to sit down, okay? This is very important. So, okay, I think everyone's got seats. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you, but before I introduce myself, I want to say hello to everyone in some different languages, okay? So, first of all, any Mandarin speakers? I bet there are a few. Wan Shang Hao? Wan Shang Hao, Ni Hao? Ni Hao? All right. How about any Hindi speakers? Namaste? Namaste? How about, does anyone speak Tamil? Vanakkam? Vanakkam? All right. Anyone speak Malay? Selamat datang? Selamat datang. All right. What about anyone visiting from Japan? Konbanwa? Konbanwa? Okay. Any Spanish speakers? Espanol? Hola, bienvenidos. Hola. Anyone from Korea? Annyeonghaseyo. All right, it's lovely to meet all of you. Oh wait, one last one. Hi. Hello. My name is Adele, and I'm one of the many animal trainers here at the Night Safari. While the rest of Singapore is heading home from their jobs and looking for their dinner, my team and I are just beginning our shifts. And tonight, we are lucky enough to share with you some of the amazing animals we take care of right here at the Night Safari. But before I continue, I have two very important rules I need everyone to listen to first, okay? So listen up. Rule number one is I need everyone, even children, everyone to be seated throughout the entire show. This is for your own safety as well as the safety of our animals. This is a live show. Anything can happen. And if you are in your seats, sitting down, this means our emergency exit routes are kept completely clear, all right? If you look around you, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4 staircases throughout our amphitheater. These are staircases. These are not seats. So please do not sit, stand, or walk on these staircases during the show. Can we do that and stay seated? Yes? All right. Speaking of the show, it's about 25 to 30 minutes long, okay? And I promise to make every minute worth it, so stay with me. But if you need to leave for any reason during the show, your only exit during the show is up above, behind you, next to the sound room, okay? It's up there, there's a big green exit sign. So during the show, if you need to leave, please exit that way. If you came in from this way, down here, do not exit this way during the show, okay? That only becomes an exit after I say goodbye. The last goodbye. The goodbye after the whole show, okay? Got it? All right, now rule number 2. This is the Night Safari and our animals are nocturnal. This means they're active at night. And their eyesight is specifically adapted for this. So their eyes are very sensitive to bright flashing lights. Just like the kinds that might come from your cameras or your phones. So, I need everyone to do me a big favor right now. Double check your phones, double check your cameras, make sure your flash is turned off. Keep your flash completely turned off for the duration of the show for our animals' sake. Alright, and if you see a flash go off near you during the show, do me a big favor and gently remind your neighbor that their flash is on because they may not be aware. Alright, can we do that? Alright, now, those are the 2 rules. Thank you for listening. But one final question. Are you ready to meet some remarkable animals tonight? Yes? Okay, that sounded like maybe a third of you responded to me. So I'm going to ask one more time, and I want everyone to yell as loud as they can, okay? Are you ready? That's more like it. The creatures of the night will be on the prowl. Petra will spend most of her time foraging around for roots, fruits, and seeds. Some of these fruits and seeds found on the forest floor have been dropped from high up above by animals living in the treetops. Now, a few moments ago, I mentioned some animals living high up in the treetops, dropping down fruits and seeds to the forest floor below. Well, we're about to meet one such animal, all right? So keep your eyes peeled. Get ready for a star of Manda, everyone. Let's look in that direction over there. Let's say hello to Narnia, the star of Manda, one of our Binturongs. Now, I bet the first thing you notice about Narnia here is his super long tail, right? That tail is almost as long as his entire body, and they can use it like a fifth limb. This tail is known as a prehensile tail because they can use it to hang from branches and reach far away tasty treats. So, Renee is one of my fellow trainers. And Narnia, that tail looks amazing. There we go. Look at that prehensile tail, everyone. And that is an incredibly strong tail attached to a pretty incredible animal. So Binturongs are known to smell like a common movie theater snack. Does anyone know what movie theater snack I might be talking about? Popcorn, that's right. These animals smell like buttered popcorn. Although, if you ask me, I think they smell more like pandan leaves. So it depends on who you ask. Now, in addition to being known as the Asian bear cat, because of their unique appearance, these animals are also known as the gardeners of Asia because they eat a large variety of fruits, disperse those fruit seeds all over the forest floor, helping the forest to grow big and strong. So gardeners of Asia indeed. Now, if you missed that incredible prehensile tail in action, don't worry, we've got a close-up video for you. Now, Binturongs like Narnia can weigh up to 15 kilograms. That is 15 kg. So that is one strong tail. Now, if you thought Narnia was pretty cool and you want to see more Binturongs, you're in luck. The night safari has plenty, and they are on our leopard trail. So head on over after the show and see if you can spot some Binturongs in the dark. Might be a bit of a challenge though, so follow your nose and the scent of buttered popcorn. Alright, Narnia is headed home for the night. So, let's switch gears a little bit, and from the treetops, let's take it to the skies. But, speaking of the skies, I'm going to introduce an animal that sounds like they make a hoot. What animal makes a hoot? Owl, that's right. So, owls have a pretty unique adaptation, and this is the way they are able to rotate their heads. But instead of me just telling you, how about I have someone come out and show you, all right? So, in a short while, we'll be joined by Oscar, our Eurasian eagle owl, joined by Eugene, his trainer. Hi, Eugene. Hi, Oscar. Now, Eurasian eagle owls are one of the largest owl species in the entire world, okay? As I'm sure you can see by Oscar's sheer size. Okay, while they get set up behind me, I need help with everyone here. I need your help with a little experiment, all right? So, in a short while, you will hear the sound of a shaker. There you go. It'll sound like that, but it will be coming from different parts of the amphitheater. theater. And what I need you to do is follow the sound with your head. Only your head, okay? So don't move your body. Keep your body still and just rotate your head to follow the sound. Can you do that? All right, sound crew, whenever you're ready. Okay, first shaker, turn your head this direction as far as you can without hurting yourself, of course. All right, second shaker over here. Let's turn our heads all the way over there. Now, if you tried that out or you were watching me do it up front, you may have realized that people can really only rotate their heads 180 to 190 degrees, all right? So, owls can do a whole lot better than that, okay? But again, instead of me just telling you that's pretty boring, let's have Oscar show us, all right? So everyone, keep your eyes on Oscar. All right, look at that, folks. But that was a little bit quick. Do you want to see that one more time? Yeah? All right, let's see that one more time, Oscar. Keep that flash photography off, folks. I see a couple of flashes in the audience. All right. Wonderful job, Oscar. Now, I have a question for all of you. How many degrees did Oscar just rotate his head? How many degrees? Shout out your answers. 360? A little bit lower than 360. 270 is the correct answer. Congratulations. Oscar just rotated his head 270 degrees. All right, much more than we can. So pretty impressive. And with that, it's time to say goodbye to Oscar. So say goodbye to Oscar, our Eurasian Eagle Owl, with Eugene. Bye-bye. There you go. Bye, Eugene. Bye, Oscar. All right, a couple other interesting facts about these birds. They can be found all over Asia in forests and mountains. But actually, recently, these owls have been spotted hunting for rodents in landfills as well. Now, if you missed that incredible head turn, don't worry, we've got a close-up for you. Yeah, cool, right? It almost looks like that's fake, but you just saw it in real life. So, owls can indeed rotate their heads all the way around. Okay. All the animals we met up until this point could be found in Asia, but I think it's time we take a little field trip over to Africa, all right? So, my next animal is super small, super cute. He doesn't sound like that. Okay, he's really like fluffy. All right, everyone, please remain seated. Don't move, okay? Stay in your seats. Get rid of extra heat under the hot desert sun. Now these foxes are quite well known for being very quick and agile creatures. They can leap quickly in different directions in order to evade their predators or capture their prey. Speaking of the desert sand, you might notice that Zaire's coat color is the exact color of desert sand. And this is not an accident. This is by design, all right? It is so they can camouflage, again, evading their predators or catching their prey. Now what you're witnessing on stage tonight is a sort of bonding session between Zaire and Minghang, alright? Zaire gets exercise, Minghang gets to spend time with Zaire, Zaire gets some of his favorite food. So really it's a win-win situation all around. And these small canines also have super long talons. These talons are so they can dig very quickly and efficiently through sand to find all sorts of prey items, which, since they are omnivores, could be anything from rodents to insects, maybe a plant here or there, and even arachnids like scorpions and spiders. All right, as quick as they came, it's time to say goodbye to Zaire and Miheng. Let's say bye-bye. Wow. Oh. Just as quick as they came. It's really fast, right? Okay, well, I did say it would be a quick field trip over to Africa, right? Well, I wasn't lying. We are going to head right on back to continent of Asia. But this time, I think I should give you a few clues and see if you can guess who my next animal is, all right? So are you ready to guess? Yes? All right. So he's an Asian animal. Your first clue. He's black and white in color. Your second clue. Your third and fourth is spiky all over and like this. Does anyone know who might be joining me next? Shout out your answers really loud. Oh, I heard it really loud and clear. Congratulations, you're a smart bunch tonight. Yes, we are meeting a porcupine next. But not just any porcupine, specifically an Indian crested porcupine, like that one right up there. But okay, before we continue on, I want to remind everyone, stay in your seats. You've been doing an excellent job thus far, so stay seated, keep your flash photography turned off, and for this segment, I happen to need the help of two very brave adult volunteers. So are there any grown-ups that want to help me raise your hand? You, sir, the black shirt, I saw your hand shoot up fast. All right, one more volunteer. You, ma'am, right there, all right. Come join me right here in the middle. So, all right, ma'am, take your time. You're all right to take your time? All right, welcome up on stage. All right, just to double check. So what I need help with tonight is feeding my Indian crested porcupine. Are you here to help feed him? Yes, with your hand can feed? All right, cool, not scared? You all right to feed? All right, show everyone your fingers. Show fingers. Okay, so don't worry, you will have all 10 after this. So you're not gonna lose any fingers, you're perfectly fine, all safe, okay? And another favor, I need your name and what country you're from.
My name is Zhong Xiniu. I'm from China.
Zhongxi.
Zhong
Xiniu.
Niu.
All right, welcome from China, everyone. Thank you. Round of applause. All right, and you?
I'm Felix. I'm from China also.
Felix? All right, cool, from China. Both from China. Thank you for traveling to Singapore to spend some time with us this evening. All right, now I will send both of you off to my fellow trainers with Renee over there, and you'll be with Ming Hang on this side. They'll tell you exactly what you need to know, everything you need to do, and for the rest of us, how about I introduce this Indian crested porcupine, all right? So tonight his name is Jay, and he should be joining us shortly, but in the meantime, these porcupines can be found all over Asia. Obviously, they can be found in India, like their name suggests, but they're quite common in other Asian countries as well. And you can find them even as far north as the Himalayas, quite the large range. All right, here he is now. All right, welcome Jay. Now Jay, as you may have noticed, has some beautiful quills. Those are what's sticking out of his back. These quills are made out of keratin, which is the same material that our fingernails and hair is made out of. Now Jay is pretty big, and those quills make him even larger, right? So you're getting a good view of those quills right now. And these porcupines actually like to hide in their dens and their burrows during the day. So how do they fit into a burrow, right? Because if you're looking at his quills, he doesn't look like he would fit into any burrow, but let's keep our eyes in the middle on this hollow log. All right, Jay. Cool, right? These porcupines have collapsible quills. Jay can collapse his quills close to his body, making him a lot smaller and able to fit in dens and logs, just like that one on stage. rodents, and this species of rodent is the largest in Asia. Another large species of rodent you may be familiar with globally is the capybara. Do we have any capybara fans? Yeah? Yeah, well if you look at Jay's face, you might actually notice some similarities. That's because rodents have similar faces, similar teeth, and they share a lot of the same characteristics like their sense of smell and their amazing teeth that can chew through almost anything. Alright, my volunteers, come join me in the middle. How was that? Cool? Pretty cool? Alright, you can say you've had a porcupine now. Not everyone can say that. So let's say goodbye to Jay. Bye-bye! Goodbye, Eugene. And another round of applause for our volunteers who did perfectly tonight. Thank you so much. Alright, I will send you back to your seats. And speaking of porcupines, we have a lot more species, alright? Not just Indian crested porcupines here at the Night Safari. Some look a lot like Jay, but others look completely different. One even has a prehensile tail, like the binturong. So head on over to our leopard and pangolin trails after the show.
I don't know, I don't think they're
every
big enough.
porcupine that calls the Night Safari home. Now speaking of walking through the trails of the Night Safari, you will come across a vast array of animals. Some you may smell before you see them, like the binturong, which smells like popcorn, that's right. And other animals you may hear before you see them. Listen. Those sounded like the many calls of the spotted hyena. Spotted hyenas use a large variety of different calls to communicate with their clan. Let's see. Looks like I was right, everyone. Let's say hello to Shaka, our spotted hyena. Now, hyenas have very strong jaws and stomach acid. So strong that they can eat almost anything, from horns to hooves, skin, even bones, fur and feathers, you name it, a hyena can eat it. And in the wild, these animals play a crucial role within our ecosystem because they eat a large variety of carcasses, dead organisms. And by eating these carcasses, they help to reduce the number of diseases found in our environment. So, Shaka helps to keep us a lot safer. Thank you, Shaka. All right, everyone, with that, I have one final last question. Did we meet some remarkable animals tonight? Yeah? I'm glad you think so. So do I, but the night is still young. So get on out there, explore our trails, take a tram ride or two, and keep discovering the wilder side of Singapore right here at Bandai. On behalf of everyone here at the Night Safari and my entire crew backstage and up there, we would like to thank you for joining us this evening and being such a wonderful audience. Now just a reminder, your exits are up at the top, and now that I've said goodbye, your exit on my right, your left is open for you to use.